From the moment he could hold a screwdriver, he started breaking things, not out of anger, but curiosity. He was the kind of child who could look at a ceiling fan and imagine how its blades moved in perfect circles. Radios, DVD players, old phones. He pulled them apart piece by piece just to understand how they worked. No one taught him. He just knew. His small fingers moved with surgical precision, and his eyes gleamed with wonder at every circuit board. But no one around him saw a genius. All they saw was a boy who kept ruining things. His mother cried over broken blenders. His father shouted over dismantled televisions. Each time they replaced something, he would eventually take it apart again. What began as a childhood obsession soon grew into a constant cause of frustration. At first, they hoped it was just a phase, but the older he got, the deeper he went. He would sneak into his father's workshop, lie under tables for hours with tools scattered around him, and forget to eat. When other children played football outside, he stayed indoors studying how electricity flowed through copper wires. By the time he turned 10, he had already created a crude remote-controlled toy car from leftover scraps and spare batteries. His father, a conservative man with high expectations, didn't know what to make of it. The boy's talent scared him. It was wild, untamed, and it didn't fit into his plans. So he decided to guide it the only way he knew how: discipline. He warned his son to stop tampering with household items. He threatened to send him to boarding school. But the boy wouldn't stop. He wasn't trying to be rebellious. He simply couldn't help it. At school, his teachers were baffled. He struggled to pay attention in regular classes, but lit up like lightning in science labs. He could build what others barely understood. One day, during a practical assignment, while others were still figuring out the circuit diagram, he built a fully functioning system with a backup switch and additional light. His classmates cheered. His teachers stared in disbelief. Still, none of that mattered at home. His parents didn't clap. They didn't praise. They just wanted him to behave. By the time he reached his final year in secondary school, his father had already made up his mind. His son would study computer engineering. Something structured, something professional, a degree with rules and logic. But when the time came to fill his university application, the boy made a bold choice. He didn't choose engineering. He chose computer science. It wasn't about the title. It was about freedom. He wanted to create, not be boxed in by formulas and hardware restrictions. He wanted to explore code, intelligence systems, software architecture, things far beyond what his father imagined.